What is up, winning team? Hello, you beautiful people. Yes, I'm back again. Back like I never left because I never leave. Okay. And yeah, still out and about. And look, I just love creation, by the way. I love creation. Anyway, not why I'm here. So I want to talk to you guys about my ultimate dream in life. My ultimate dream, because the last time I had a dream was a long time ago, and it's probably when I was a teenager, because I hit that dream. I wanted to be a choreographer. Professional choreographer was not even something I thought was possible for me to even do, and I did that by 22. So I was like, the Lord was like, you gotta dream bigger. And for the last, I don't know how long, I have literally had no idea what my actual overall goal, if you were to ask me what is your one specific goal, that's what I realized this time last year. Oh, the airplane, take me with you. Take me with you. I want to be on an airplane so bad. Anyway, so the last time I had a proper dream of what I wanted to do, what was I saying? I'm so distracted by the airplane now, just thinking about how I would have been in the airplane, trying to work out what airline that is, because I can't tell from the colors. Anyways, oh my gosh, focus. Okay, focusing. Focus back. Focus is here, we're here, back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so I had to the Lord, I realized this time last year, I don't actually know what my dream is. I have a lot of things I want to do, but I don't have an overarching, this is the number one thing that I need to do. This is what I must do before I face the Lord on Judgment Day. I'm looking forward to Judgment Day. I cannot lie to you. I don't know if you guys can tell, because I know that I'm going to be with the Lord. So I'm so excited. I want to see what's happening. I want to see the truth. I want to know the truth about a lot of things. So anyways, so I realized that my dream my dream is that I would like to, basically, I need to see thousands and thousands of children freed from child trafficking. And when I say see them freed, I'm going to be highly specific. Freed and properly rehabilitated. Yeah. Now, the reason why I feel like I need to speak about this and share this with you guys is because now that you're part of the winning team, we're all a part of this now. So I have to inform you of what you're a part of now. And the reason why this is important, and why it's important for me, and why I feel like it's something specifically that I need to do, that is my personal dream. Well, backstory as to why I can understand where people who've been in these types of situations are coming from. Kind of talked about that in my previous video. I'm not going to tell you what it was. Watch it if you want to, and then you can catch up. But oh my gosh, the trees are so gorgeous. Look at the artwork of the Lord. Look at God. Anyway, so it's because I really don't, what my biggest fear is now, especially with everything that's happening in the world, is that everybody's going to we're going to do all this stuff, all the exposés are coming out, people are going to go to prison, whatever. And then we're going to have a whole bunch of children, right? The adults, somebody else can deal with, because I love them, but the kids are the ones who are always forgotten, and the kids are the ones who I personally feel are who I feel is part of my destiny. So anyway, I feel like there's going to be a situation where there's going to be a whole bunch of children, right, as we free them, and there's there's trafficking going on all over the world. Like I've said, you guys, I have a series that I uploaded 2 years ago, right, talking about Ali Carter. Yes, the same one everyone's all of a sudden talking about. 2 years ago, I did a whole series explaining how child trafficking is the biggest business in the world, and how it works at every single level, how every single level of society is in on it, from whoever you, all the way from the people that come to collect what do you call them? The guys who come to collect your bins, all the way up to the highest upper echelons of society. All of the people are involved at every level, schools, law enforcement, everything. So go and watch that series if you want to catch up. Anyway, so what my thing is now is that once we free the kids, which I have to be there for. I need to be on the front lines, because I don't trust the adult population to do this properly, because this far, people, even till now, people wonder why I'm so good at teaching, and it's there's no secret to it. I just actually care about kids, and I actually think about what their actual needs are, as opposed to just telling them what I think they need, or just whatever, right? So anyway, I need to be on the front lines, as I told the Lord. So I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know how, but the Lord is going to get me there. I can assure you. I need to be on the front lines. I need to be there, and I need to be making sure that they're properly rehabilitated. Because the other thing that's going to happen is they're going to come out from all of this, and they're going to have so much trauma. And I'll be very real. The current system, the therapy and stuff that's available is not going to cut it. We're going to need to be doing deliverance. We're going to need to be calling in the deliverance ministers. We're going to need to be calling in, we're going to need to praying for them. We're going to need to getting like people who have actually been through these types of things to actually be helping them. And we need to be loving them. There's not going to be any need for any because I already know the adult population is going to be like, give it like a year or two and then be like, we don't know why these kids are misbehaving. We don't know why they're misbehaving. And it's like, well, maybe because they've been in underground caves for the last 10 years. I already know that the adult population is going to disappoint. So I, for one, am like, listen, if there is anything in this world that I'm willing to do and give up every single other dream for, this is the thing. I will give up every single other dream that I have, every single other dream, if I have to. I don't care, because that's how serious it is. And like every time I think about this, the reason why I feel like this is like I finally found what I actually was my new dream now, and it's been literally how many years? Like, okay, that's not that long. Okay, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been years since I last really had like a specific goal that I was actually chasing after. Now, every time I think about it, literally, I feel the presence of God so strongly to the point that I feel like I'm on fire. Like, it's insane, right? So I can't even think about it sometimes, because otherwise then I can't do anything else, because I'm just like full of like adrenaline and fire and just, So yeah, that's the dream. The dream is freeing the children in the thousands, because I honestly would go as far as to suggest there's tens of thousands, if not millions, of children being trafficked that are in some of these underground tunnels that are on the United States border right now being trafficked. That's one of the other reasons I believe that the current administration is so happy to just, not do what they're supposed to be doing on the United States border, because it's just another free game for where they can get, children or even adults. But in this case, I'm talking specifically about children, because every time we end up talking about human trafficking, it always becomes just about the adults. The kids are always the ones who get left behind. So I'm sick of all of that. Like, this is what we're doing, guys. This is what the dream is. This is what the focus is. This is my main goal. Obviously, I'm still going to do a lot of other things that I want to do. Don't get me wrong. But like, the teaching is redundant. Like, I'll be so honest, like, there's no point in me actually teaching, like, in reality, because it's a deeper issue when it comes to teaching than just teaching. Again, it's the state of the children, the environment they're in. And in order for them to get an education, if they're going through hell, like I said, people are going to be like, oh, we found these kids with child trafficking. Let's just immediately put them here and let's just do this. I don't trust society. So I need to be the one vetting the parents. I need to be the one vetting the system. I need to be there. Yeah, I need to be there. I need to be the one there, because I'm the one. I've been through certain things that you only know about if you watched the last video. I've seen it all. I've worked with kids in all different areas, all different levels. I've worked with, babies all the way up to whatever. And I am a deeply compassionate person. I'm close to the Lord, and I'm one of the few, and this is what makes me different to other people. I am one of the few people who truly believes in the Holy Spirit and the things of the spiritual world enough for these kids, because the reason why these kids are being trafficked is not just because people are just sick and twisted. It is because there is these are satanic rituals. These are things where they're trying to gain power through the abuse and all of this demonic behavior. So when people are going to try to slap their little band-aids of the modern healthcare system or modern therapy onto these kids, that is not going to solve the problem, because the problem is on a spiritual level, not on a physical, mental level. So that is exactly why I do not trust people to do this properly, because people are just going to think, oh, we'll just give them some rehab and some whatever. Why isn't it working? Oh, because they've been in underground tunnels being literally used to induce and to summon and to bring out demons, right, for however long, for years. So no, your little band-aids or just a loving home on its own, I can tell you it's not enough. I can tell you for free. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to sustain what needs to be done. So that's why I'm just saying that, like, I feel like I need to do this. Like, I really do feel like I need to do this. I feel like I want to do this, and I'm happy to, that's what we're doing. Just wanted to let you know that's my dream. Freeing the kids, seeing them properly rehabilitated afterwards. Proper rehabilitation, deliverance, love. That's what they need. love and deliverance, right? And no pressure. And adults who have been trained and explained exactly what has gone on with them and exactly what they need. Because a lot of people are going to want to jump in and probably be like, oh, we'll adopt this. Listen, I'm forward thinking. I don't know. Everybody's still busy talking about who's on the list. I'm like, what are we going to do when the kids are freed? We need to have a plan, and we need to have a strategy, and we need to have like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been thinking about. Okay. Anyway. So this is what I've been thinking about, like, what are we going to do with them, and how are we going to make sure that the children are properly looked after and that they're properly in a stable, loving home? Because again, one of the things that people miss about children, meanwhile, and I've again noticed this from working again with the Department for Education, or with kids that have been allocated through the Department for Education, I should say, is the number one biggest issue that children face, I believe, is inconsistency. Children need consistency. Consistency is what creates a safe environment for them. Even a slightly worse consistent situation is better than a better situation that's inconsistent. That's what I don't think people realize. And this is one of the reasons why I say that divorce is a really huge issue for kids, more than adults think. It's not just like, oh, it's fine, they'll be spent half the week with this parent and half the week with that parent. The inconsistencies and the constant change creates anxiety in children. Anyways, I'm not going to get into all of this. So that's my dream, you guys. My dream is free the kids, right? And I won't stop until the Holy Spirit tells me, till the Lord tells me that we've found as many as possibly can be found. I won't stop, because I know how they'll do it. They'll try and make it seem like, oh yay, we got it, we got 100 kids, and then the media will be like, oh my gosh, we did so much, we finally found 100 kids or 1,000. No, I won't stop until they're in the tens of thousands. I believe there are millions. We will keep going. And if I have to give up every single other dream and every single other thing in my life that I have, I will give it up. That's what I've been thinking about this year. Like, what am I really willing to, like, what is it that I'm really willing to give my entire existence to in this life, right? Obviously, other than Jesus. And it is this. And I honestly believe I'm well equipped to do it. I'll just be so real. I just like to put myself forward. I believe that I am well equipped to do the job properly. I do. And I don't believe that by myself. Obviously, it would have to be a team effort. There have to be many adults, many healthcare professionals, many believers who have a lot more experience than I do and whatever. It's a team effort. But overall, the vision, I feel like I have the vision for the mission, to be honest with you. I feel like I have the vision, and I feel like I know how it needs to be done, and I feel like I know how it needs to be organized. So I pledge myself in there. I volunteer as tribute. No, but seriously though, it's not even a joke, because this is what I've been thinking about. And it's really serious. Like I said, it's all fun and games for us to be talking about the latest news. Oh my gosh, the Diddy list is like the Epstein list, and the this list, and the whatever. And it's all nice and well and good that everyone's all like, oh, the kids, we need to look after the children. And I know everyone's going to be like, oh, we need to make sure they get to go to some loving homes. But are those homes actually loving? Or do those parents and do those organizations or do those adults just want to think they're loving because they like to think of themselves as loving because it makes them feel better about themselves? Because that's a lot of what people do these days. They want to see themselves in a certain way. So they believe they're a certain way because they want to see it that way, but they don't actually have to action it. And that's why my favorite Bible verse is 1 John 3:18. Little children, let us love not just in word, but in deed and in truth. So if we're going to do this, let's do this properly. If we're going to rehabilitate these children, let's rehabilitate them properly. If we're going to put them into loving homes and make sure that they go whatever, let's make sure that those homes are actually loving. And here's the other thing that we're going to need to address in all of this is what actually happened and how they got there in the first place. Because there's that as well, right? Because the people are going to assume, oh my gosh, I'm sure nobody did it on purpose. You guys, do you know how many people are purposefully trafficked in like, just anyway, we'll get into child trafficking. I just wanted to share with you guys my dream today because, you know, oh my gosh, my face is still so puffy. Because I've been on my freaking period. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so there's the dream. There's the dream. That's what we're doing. That's what it is. I will give up everything else that I'm doing. I'll give up every other dream for that. I would happily do it. I'll happily give up absolutely everything else if just that. Because that's the one thing. There's a lot of things that if I never do them, I can die and not having done them and be fine. This, it's like I can't die. I can't die and go to heaven and not have done this. I can't have wasted my one opportunity, my only contribution to society and to this world that I'll ever have in all of eternity. There's no way I'm going to die and I haven't done this. Everything else can be dropped, honestly. But this, nah, there's no way I can die and I haven't done this. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go off and enjoy my day because it's a Sunday. So there's going to be the Sidemen Sunday. And today's having a chill day. I just went to buy myself some nice ingredients so that I can make myself something nice to eat. I'm going to have a really nice little day because it's going to be a busy week teaching the youth of tomorrow. And yeah. So anyways, guys, love you guys so much. And if life's a game, let's play to win. Listen, load yourselves up because we're going out there. We're going on the front lines. I want to be on the front lines. I need to be there because I'm not just going to just be like, oh my gosh, I care so much from the sidelines. Oh my gosh, how sad is that? Or just be getting caught up in all these headlines. No. I need to be there. I need to be making sure that these kids are being looked after, rehabilitated properly, and that they are all being freed. And the thing is, the advantage that I have, and I realize that this is why I have to do this, is I truly believe in the things of the Spirit. I truly believe in the Holy Spirit. I truly believe in the devil, the demons, everything. I can see them. I'm familiar with them. I've been fighting against them my entire life. I've been fighting against them. I understand how the kingdom of darkness works. And I know that these issues that they're going to have, these kids, and the things they're facing, it's all a spiritual thing. It's all to do with spiritual stuff, even though nobody else believes it. Henceforth, why we need to be the ones to hop in. So just giving you guys a forewarning because this is what I will be doing. This is what my mind is focused on. I don't know how I'm going to make it happen. Leave that to the Lord. All I have to do is prepare myself and do what I can do, just like all we can ever do ourselves is our best. And we leave the rest to the Lord. And on that note, you guys, I will actually leave you now. I think you see, I get so passionate about this topic, but it's important, and it's important that you guys know this is what I'm thinking about, and this is where my focal point is, because everything comes down to this. Every single thing that we've done all these years comes down to this. Every single industry is doing this. Every single industry that we talk about, every single area in society is doing this. This always comes back to the children. Always comes back to the trafficking, because they need them in these tunnels so they can worship their father Satan, so they can get the power from their father Satan, who's not the ultimate power and who's not the infinite power, because he's not God and he's not Jesus Christ, who is the ultimate and infinite power. Therefore, they must extract it through demonic means, and that's why they are obsessed with this stuff to do with the kids. Yeah, we're gonna need to wrap all of that up. It's time for the kingdom of heaven. It's time for the kingdom of heaven to finally become a fighting force of power, and not just be on the defense, but on the attack. You feel me? Anyways, love you guys. God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.